right, ladies, let's jump on into this. This is a man that had to leave you to have a peace of mind. Whatever you did to him, it still bothers him. I hear the word haunt. It still haunts him. It still tortures him. He still cries. He still has agony. He still has pain. But he had to leave you. He had to release you to get a peace of mind. He had to release you to have privacy for some of you all. He had to release you so that he didn't hurt you. All right, forgiveness. This is a man I think that's still struggling with forgiveness, forgiving you for something that you did. I don't know if he's really told you how hurt, how bothered he is, but he is. Honesty. Honesty. And irritation. The truth of the matter is he's still irritated by you and the situation. Lastly, consideration. Sometimes he does consider coming back, but this is a man here that feels like you all are better off apart than what you are together. All right, let's see what the collective needs to know about this man, what the collective of women need to know about this man that walked away, what they need to know, what they need to know. Yep, the Death card and the Two of Cups. I feel like a part of this relationship broke him. It broke him down. I hear the word manhood. It could have really challenged his manhood, or this relationship broke his manhood down. This is a man that does not desire to be close with you anymore. But the thing of the matter is, I'm going to have to be honest and say this respectfully. I think this man developed some sort of hate for you. And the thing of the matter is, he doesn't want to hate you. He does struggle with forgiving you, whatever it is. He does struggle. With the Empress card being here, if you ever were, the mother of his child, his wife, his girlfriend, he really puts you in a place of high regards. It's almost like you hurt him past the point of return. He doesn't know how to return back to you after this. But this relationship gave him a spiritual awakening. What he is now grateful for is the pain that he had to experience with you. It's like he had to experience this and process through to understand what progression really is. And also, is making him realize who he's meant to be. So he's going through an awakening that was necessary, and that's the good part of it. He just doesn't see himself returning back to you. What else do he need to know from him about this man? Dang. The Eight of Pentacles, the Page of Wands, and the Tower card and the Three of Pentacles. Those of you all, this could be a message about the father of your child with the Page of Wands being here. What he wants to do is know how to, for you all to co-parent. This is an indefinite no. No, he does not want to return. No, he's not going to return. But he does want to have a level of respect, mutual respect between the two of you all. For those of you all that's dealing with a child or children situation, others of you all, this is a man that wants you to understand. I don't think he wants to be associated with you. Not from a mean place, just from a it's time to move on place. And that's what he hopes that you will realize as well as accept. Yeah. This man had to heal, and it's almost like he's just ready for things. You know how they say let bygones be bygones. It's like a let go of something, let go of the thought of something. I think some of you all may have in your mind that a particular man wants to work something out, but no ma'am, he does not. And he does not because of whatever turmoil that y'all have been through. He's still looking at some things, like looking at the fine print of things of life, really assessing things and how you all ended up in the red. But at the same time, this is a man that says you bring out the worst in him. You bring out the anger in him. You bring out the frustration in him. You bring out the irritation in him. Or it could be him bringing that out of you. And it's like he's trying to respectfully say, let's heal and let's stay apart. I don't know if you all will ever be friends, but as of right now, that's just not something that he wants. Whatever was said, words cannot be taken back. You know how they say sticks and stone may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. Some of you all, something you said hurt him past the point of return. He just does not desire to return for pain, return to bitter words, emasculating words. All right, let's see the Tower card here. Let's see the Tower card here. The Ace of Wands, the Emperor card, the Strength card, and the Queen of Cups. He left you because of your controlling ways, your controlling tactics. My ear is starting to ring. Hold on a second. Oh goodness, excuse me. This is not a person that's going to be controlled. He's not going to be told what to do. This start over is a start over he wants to have in peace. This is a hard breakup for some of you all, a hard reality, but the reality is the two of you all are better off apart than what you all are together. For some of you all here, he's putting you in the blame of cheating, putting you in the blame of the breakup, and he's not willing to take a responsibility. If you feel like he needs to hold himself accountable, I'm here to tell you. Oh, goodness. Excuse me. I think I have one more sneeze in me. He's not willing to take accountability or share the blame. This is over. For some of you all, this has a component of like, maybe, I'm just going to say it. Maybe a STD or a STI. He just does not know how to come back from that. I'm going to use this deck right here. Dang. Yep. We are two contrary forces. I don't believe that we should be in the same room, much less together in a relationship. I am not the one for you. Please leave me alone. Thank you. This is a man that wants you to understand and respect his goodbye. I also hear the word boundaries. He wants you to understand his boundaries that he's asking. And I even hear for the last time. Now, I don't know if this is y'all or if this is a third party, because I got a third party message after this as well. Well, I'm going to do one to see where y'all are the third parties. But somebody here may be on the verge of receiving a restraining order because he does not. He's not going to play with you. He's not going to tolerate you. This is going to be your last warning. This is a man that's more spiritually gifted than what you know. And this man right here could also be a medium. So he could, when he connected to me, it was an easy message came through. All right, lastly, society taught me that the feminine existed solely for my pleasure. No one ever taught me that to abuse the feminine is to destroy myself. I always thought that the acknowledgement of my inner feminine was a weakness. Then I met you, and now I understand true strength. For some of you all, he met a person that showed him what strength was, a feminine strength. It doesn't mean that he's a feminine man, but it means that he's in touch with his femininity, his love, his tenderness. For some of you all, he feels like you didn't love him correctly. Your love was inappropriate. Lastly, society created a beast, but your true love formed me into a caring being. Thank you for loving me. Thank you for giving me birth to the divine. Thank you for giving birth to the divine masculine within me, preparing the way for me to love you like you deserve to be loved. There could be another component of a man that met someone else that feels like something was birthed out of this awakening. I feel like this was a very aggressive awakening, a very traumatizing awakening, a very serious reality check. And out of that came something else from him that he didn't know was there. Some of you all, this is a third party, and this is his final goodbye. It's not that he doesn't care for you at all, but he cares enough to say enough is enough, And this is the reality of who we are and what we are. All right, let's get one more message from him. Divine feminine. I'm going to be honest. I don't know if this is a man that's, you know, embracing his divine feminine energy, or a man that's going towards a divine feminine. I'm not sure. But what I do know is this right here for sure. He definitely has a bitterness in him towards a woman that hurt him and that he feels like broke him down in a relationship. This man feels completely emasculated, distracted. There were some distractions in the connection. You could have been a distraction in his life, and that's how he's looking at things now. See here, peace. These moves or this transition that he's making is a move and transition of personal peace and power. I really feel like a man, you know how we say, you just go study the feminine energy. But I really feel like a man has conquered who he is, and he is very in touch and in tune with his femininity, that yin energy, and no longer embarrassed. Yep, look at here. This is a male that's a twin flame. All right, lastly, mistakes. There are some mistakes that he made. He may even be considering this relationship was a mistake, and he just wants to be honest with you of why he's pulled away, why he's pulling away, and why he's transitioning away. The key word here is away, A-W-A-Y. All right, lastly, we're going to use these right here. Ladies, I'm going to come back with a third party message just to see what y'all third party energy is. All right, what they need to know. What they need to know about this man. Yep. When the turtle card comes up, it took a long time. It took a long time for him to get grounded. It took a long time for him to stand up for himself. It took a long time for him to see, but it took a long time. He moved very slowly. And see, what he is desiring is purity, that inner child, that innocence, that freedom. I can tell you now, this man cries a lot. And this crying, it is like a bittersweet type of cry. It's a bittersweet type of energy. Is where it hurts, but it feels good. But he's embracing it. He's no longer fighting or struggling with it. Building dreams, determination, and cooperation. Whatever you all have to do, for those of you all that have a child with this person, he wants you all to cooperate. It could be co-parenting. Those of you all that's not a child or children component, the thing he wants you to understand, he's determined to build his dream. This is a man that wants to live. He wants to thrive. He still feels very ambitious about life and about living. With the death card being here, he could have also had a near-death experience, or he could have also realized the purpose of living and enjoying life while you have it. I know he doesn't want to live in regrets anymore. All right, lastly, the renewal, spiritual progress, success, and hope. This is a man that's on a pure spiritual path, a new journey of life. All right, lastly, mystery void, good fortune, and grace. The void that was in him even when you all were together. And the void that's being filled, he had to find himself in discovering who he is, or maybe who he's purposed to be. I feel like a man is discovering who God is to him and who he is to God. Like he is a son. He's an heir. He's not he like the spirit of adoption is upon him. He doesn't feel like a bastard anymore. Like nobody wanted him. Like nobody. That's what he felt, y'all. He felt like nobody wanted him, and he understands that God loves him. This is a man that's getting in touch and in tune with his inner being and who he is as a man. Lastly, yep. Creative feminine force, nurturing birth. A man here that's nurturing on himself, loving on himself. He's doing something for him that I feel like he's not done in a very long, long time, or that he's not done at all. But this is a stance that he's taking in his life. If you happen to be mom watching this, respectfully saying, this man definitely wants you to understand that he's a man, And what he need as a man is one thing versus what he needed as a child, as a young man, and you rearing him. All right, I'm going to leave that there. We're going to keep this kind of sweet and simple. You have Virgo, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Gemini, and Aquarius. Excuse me. Peace and blessing. Great day. I hope this helps. Namaste.